हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, आज मिस मिश्रा आपका टीचर ऑफ PLPM पब्लिक स्कूल गोलना बाजार गोरखपुर. Dear students, today I will revise chapter. Chapter is a squares and a square root. In this chapter, I will find a square of any number and a square root of any number. For explaining a square, suppose that you consider a number 2 and 2 multiplied by 2 we get 4. 2 multiplied by 2 we get 4. So 4 is the square of 2. So we can say a square of a square 4 is square, and when we multiply 2 times we get 4. It means a square number of a number is a number by multiplying number itself. Here we multiply 2 and 2 times we get 4. 4 is the square number. Now how I will find by observation which number is perfect square and which number is not perfect square. If any number properties are a square number, properties of a square number. In this topic, I will find what is the property of a square number. A number ending with 2, 3, 7 and 8 never a perfect square. Suppose that if any number is 122 or 6572, this number ends with 2, therefore it is never perfect square. Also, if any number is 23, this number ends with 3, therefore it is never a perfect square. Other such types of numbers which ends 2, 3, 7, 8 never perfect square. Now this is first property. Second property. What is second property? Second property is a number ending with odd number of zeros is never a perfect square. It means if you consider number 50 or other number, here we see that this number ends with 1 0, here 3 0, and here is 5 0. Therefore, this number not is a perfect square. Now, third property of square number is, what is third property? A number ending with even number of 0 is not always a perfect square. For this we consider 200 and 400. Here 400 is the perfect square because 400 when you multiply 20 2 times 20 to 20 we get 400. So 400 is the perfect square, but 200 is not perfect square. So third property is a number ending with even number of 0 is not always a perfect square. Now, what is fourth property? Fourth property of square number is square of even number is even. this we consider 12. When you multiply 12 by 12, we get 144. Here 12 is even number, and square of 12 is 144 is also even number. It means square of even number is also even number. Now fifth property is, what is fifth property? Fifth property is square of odd number is odd number. How this we consider 11. How this we consider 11. A square of odd number, a square of odd number is odd number. Odd number. Dear students, as you know in the class 6 that number which is divided by 2 called even number, and number which is not divided by 2 called odd number. So if you take 11, when we multiply 11 by 11, we get 121. The square of 11 is 121. 11 is odd number, and 121 is odd number. 121 is the square of 11. It means a square of odd number is odd number. Now next property is difference of a square of two consecutive number is the sum of two consecutive number. For this we consider 21 and 21. 20 and 21. This is two consecutive number. Difference of square of two consecutive number means 21 square minus 20 square will be equal to the sum of two consecutive number 21 plus 20 equal 41. You can also check by this 21 whole square means 441. When you square 21, we get 441, and when you square 20, we get 400. Then it will be 41. It means difference of square of two consecutive number is equal to the sum of two consecutive number. Here sum of 21 and 20 will be 41. Now other property, next property. What is next property? A square of any natural number is equal to the sum of first odd natural number. Suppose that 2 square equal 4. That is 2, and first two odd number is 1 and 3. Then if you add 1 plus 3, we get 4. It means a square of any natural number equal to the sum of first two consecutive odd number. Now we take another example. 4 square. 4 square equal 16. 4 square equal 16. And first 4 odd natural number is 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 6. 7. Here first odd natural number is 1, 3, 4 and 7. If you add first 4 odd natural number, then we get 16. So square of any natural number is the first consecutive odd natural number. Here whole square equals 16 and first 4 odd natural number is 1, 3, 5 and 7. Sum of this equals 16 and whole square equals 16. Now other property is 3 number suppose that A, B and C. 3 number A, B and C are Pythagorean triples. Are Pythagorean triple if C square equal A square plus B square. It means 2 number, 3 number form Pythagorean triple if the square of greatest number equal to the sum of square of 2 other natural number. Suppose that we take 3, 4 and 5. Here 3, 4 and 5 are Pythagorean triple. Why? Because square of 5 is square of 5 equal 25. That is, let us suppose this is C and 3 square plus 4 square equal 9 plus 16 equal 25. It means this number 3, 4 and 5 are Pythagorean triple. Now next property. What is next property? A perfect square leaves the remainder of 0 R1 when divided by 3. Any perfect square when divided by 3, remainder will be 0 or 1. Suppose that 121 is a perfect square. Which numbers square is 121? 11. But if you divide 121 by 3, then we get 121 divided by 3. 40, 120, leave it remainder 1. You take another perfect square, that is 25. 25 is perfect square. But if you divide this number by 3, we get remainder 1. 3 8 24. Remainder equal. It means perfect number are that numbers which when divided by 3 leaves remainder 0 or 1. Now how to find any number which is perfect square or not. So first of all I will find the prime factorization of that number, and if prime factor is paired, if every prime number is paired, then number is a perfect square, otherwise number is not perfect square. So suppose that we take a number 144. How to find this number perfect square by prime factorization method. So first of all, I will find prime factor of this number. 2, 2 7 are 14, 2 2 are 4, 2 3 are 6, 2 6 are 12, 2 1 are 2, 2 8 are 16, 2 9 are 18, 3 3 are 9, and 3 1 are 3. So prime factor of 144 is 144 equal 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. We see that prime factor of 144 is paired. Here 2 is paired, here also 2 is paired, and 3 is also paired. So 144 is a perfect square. If after prime factorization we find that any number is unpaired, so that number is not perfect square. For this we consider another number 128. I will find out prime factor of this number. 2 6 are 12, 2 4 are 8, 2 3 are 6, 2 2 are 4, 62 are 32, 2 8 are 16, 2 4 are 8, 2 2 are 4, and 2 1 are 2. Therefore 128 equals 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16, 16 to the 32, 32 to the 64, 64 to the 128. You see that this 2 is paired, this 2 is paired, this 2 is paired, but this 2 is unpaired, so we can say that 128 it is not perfect. So I hope that all this explanation is clear to you, and I hope that all you can do all these type of questions very easily. So next video I will explain other exercise. Thank you so much.